Who goes there? That nightmare again. I need a drink.
Hey, this is Nerion, and welcome back to another episode of
Call of Cthulhu.
Well, that was certainly an interesting dream for Pierce. We're now back at the Hawkins mansion after escaping. Bradley seems to be fine again. Alright, let's go pop downstairs and have a little chat. Alright then. Top of the morning.
You're awake, Mr.
Alright, my
Pierce.
lovers.
How do you feel?
Did I sleep long?
The day's only starting. It's fine.
How's our fugitive? Dr. Fuller hasn't reported your disappearance to the force, but that'll come soon.
Bradley?
Who else would it be?
Mr. Pierce, are you all right? You look like you saw a ghost.
There are things I can't explain.
Tell us. What happened?
I saw people in hoods. They had stolen Mrs. Hawkins' paintings.
Who are you talking about? Why would they do such a thing?
I don't know, but they were a threat. They've taken over the caves under the mansion. They were performing some kind of ritual. One of the entryways was under Charles Hawkins' office.
We suspect Mr. Hawkins of being involved.
My patients believe the old islanders used to worship primitive sea gods. Could they be the focus of the cult?
Am I hearing this right?
So you think me gullible?
No, not at all.
What else did you uncover, Mr. Pierce?
Primitive sea gods.
I met a Francis Sanders. Do you know him?
Of course, he's a patient. Or was. I haven't seen him since Dr. Fuller had him transferred to the basement.
He knew Sarah Hawkins, and that's what killed him.
What? How did he die?
I'm not sure I can explain it.
Tell me how Mr. Sanders died.
I didn't see what, but something was there, with us.
Of what do you speak?
Sanders said it was Sarah Hawkins' visitor. He spoke of it like a living being.
Sarah Hawkins? Have I missed something here? This makes no sense. I don't see how it can help crack the Hawkins case.
You really think she's involved? How could she have murdered Mr. Sanders?
Francis Sanders mentioned Mrs. Hawkins just before dying. It's no coincidence.
You know, Francis Sanders was a well-known art collector. I guess you can still pay a visit to his wife, Irene Sanders.
An art collector, you say? That's probably how they met.
If you plan on having dinner at the Sanders household, please spare the widow the tale of her late husband's suffering.
I don't agree. She deserves the truth.
But that truth may be biased. We don't know the bottom of it.
He's right. We can't ignore the truth.
But it could drive her mad.
Better madness than ignorance. Very well. I'll go to see Francis's widow. Perhaps I'll find a link between her husband's death and Sarah Hawkins.
Don't end up in the hospital this time.
I'll do my best.
Don't end up dead this time, Mr. Bradley. Let's have a chat with him.
The other night's events are still confused in my head.
Yeah, I bet. I saw you get impaled.
Let us go now and learn the truth about what's happening on this island.
Okay, then. Yeah, let's still do that. Let's not have any drink. Gotta keep this mind nice and sober. Pierce, Colden, and Bradley decided to team up to solve the Sarah Hawkins case. They have a new trail to follow. Francis Sanders, an art collector and friend of the painter, who died right in front of Pierce. The detective goes to his house in order to speak to his widow about the Shambler that the unfortunate man mentioned before he died. Gonna tell her the truth, are we? Some weird looking statues. Oh, this looks more like a museum. Hello?
What can I do for you, sir?
Mrs. Sanders, I'm a private detective. We must talk about your husband and his ties to Sarah Hawkins. Can I come in?
You may. However, before we go any further, please know that my husband died yesterday.
That is precisely what brings me here.
Well, well, look who's here.
It's the cat. Cat's out the
You
bag.
know each other.
We met briefly. Time enough to iron out a few matters. The main thing is that we understood one another. The brave detective has a talent for sticking his nose into my business.
I bump into her every time I'm investigating someone's death.
It's a small island, Detective. My island. It's better that it's you bumping into me.
You're investigating Francis' death. Why? Who hired you?
I spoke to Francis before he died. His story suggests a link to a case I'm working on.
Well, since this business has got nothing to do with me, I'll be in your husband's office, Irene. We'll carry on later.
Very well, Miss Baker. This way, Mr. Pierce. And do make yourself comfortable. It would seem that you have much to tell me.
Yeah, that's really weird paintings. What a beautiful place.
May I inquire as to when you had the opportunity to talk to my husband?
Yesterday, I met him at the hospital. He spoke to me about Sarah Hawkins.
Oh, of course he spoke to you about her. That's all he talked about. Sarah Hawkins and her paintings.
That's all he talked
Please
about.
forgive my tone. The fact is that I have not been allowed to see him since he was interned. You, on the other hand, a perfect stranger, were able to see him and even talk with him the day he died. How was he? Were you present when he had this attack? What happened?
Oh, yeah. He died screaming right before my eyes.
I expected to find you more grief-stricken than this by the death of your husband.
I do not like the tone of your allusion, sir. I had long months to weep every tear in my body, and to accept, if not my fate, at least that of my husband. And so I'm sorry to disappoint you if you're expecting more hysteria and grieving widow in my voice. Rest assured, however, my anger is real. I need to understand. How could this happen? In a reputed institute? And right before your eyes? Did you not do anything to help him?
So ask Fuller, he's the eminent doctor. But I would caution you, you'll find his treatments more terrifying than the illnesses he sets out to cure.
That churl no longer takes the trouble to receive me. He sends his secretary to tell me that I cannot see Francis. Me. His own widow. He must think that I am a terrible wife for having abandoned him in such a way. But I only wanted what was best for him.
I'm not here to condemn you, Mrs. Sanders.
Oh, I'm tired, Mr. Pierce. I would be grateful if you could tell me what you expect of me, and then leave.
An unlocked answer. I like these ones.
I deduce that your husband already mentioned this dimensional shambler.
Well, you can imagine that's all he talked about. It's exhibited at the center of the gallery. No better place for the painting that endowed him with the privilege of such a shameful and miserable end to his life.
Hold on. The Shambler is a painting by Sarah Hawkins.
Who else to paint such horrors? Take a look for yourself, if you feel so inclined.
It is my only lead at this stage. I suppose I have nothing to lose.
Then you have paid no heed. For my part, I refuse to set foot in that gallery again. But if you're so eager to see it...
Thank you, Mrs. Sanders. I won't be long.
Well, okay. Consult the diary. I shall. Shall we spend some points again? Oh, wait, when did I get so many points? Huh, okay. Alright, that's probably too many points. Let's bump that up. There we go. All right. Wow, that was nice. Nice chunk of points there. Yes, I'm gonna hide in the closet. That's what I'll do. Where is... Thanks for telling me where to go. Weird painting. Oh, that looks friendly.
A strange Amerindian pendant.
Hmm. Another book.
I could use one of those.
Sleeping pills. Literally found everywhere. Everyone has a tough time sleeping on this island. I probably would too.
Strange. For months, Sarah Hawkins refused to part with her painting, to finally give it away for nothing.
Dear Francis, I beg you to give up all hope for ever owning this cursed painting. If our friendship has any meaning for you, please spare me the weight of guilt. I cannot be the architect of your fall. I beg you, my dear friend, forget the Shambler. Your friend, Sarah Hawkins. Ooh. Yep. We had a Shambler in one of our Cthulhu games. We called it Tinky Winky. Super friendly chap.
An old diary.
The volume spends time on Reverend Wickwood's community. His wife expresses her worries about the strange dreams that the Reverend's congregation are having since their arrival on the island. Some members of the community, her husband included, began to speak of their vision as a messenger sent by God. She is scared that they will suffer the same fate as the lost tribe. Yay. Ooh. Lots of stuff to find here. Dissertation on an anatomical question. It is the work of a student in book form. Whether it was relevant, they like the experience. The questions asked allow some basics. Yeah, look at that. Leveled me up. Would you read the book? Sure. It's kind of an encyclopedia of monstrous unknown creatures. I'm getting to believe that they exist. Oh, look. Yep. I recognize some of these. Hello? Cultism probably went up. Yeah, look at that. I'm just learning so much crazy stuff. Trauma. Oh, great. Oh, lovely. The book. Yep, yep. I knew that was going to end up in there.
That's twice you've stepped on my toes, Detective. Try not to make a habit of it.
I've got a lot of bad habits.
Some can be more fatal than others. What have you come looking for in this gallery?
Maybe she knows something.
I'm not here to cause trouble, if that's what's worrying you.
Worry me? Don't overestimate yourself. If the last beating wasn't enough for you, I can always give it another go. But as long as you keep out of my way, you're free to carry on with your visit.
And you? What brings you to the Sanders home?
I'm here on business. Irene asked me to liquidate all these paintings. She doesn't intend to hang around here for long.
Why you?
Believe it or not, there aren't many collectors on Darkwater. It needs someone with a network, and a means of transport to the mainland. A choice that comes down to Fitzroy and me. And I'm far more pleasant, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, I like Fitzroy. Oh, no, she's going over there. Double check, make sure she hasn't got anything else to say.
Not now, sweetheart. I'd like to read this without some snoop looking over my shoulder.
Alright, alright. Calm down, don't you worry. Oh. This, holy god, what this is a weird library. Or it's like library gallery. Yeah, I'm gonna go hide in a closet right now.
These artifacts date from pre-Columbian times.
I've seen this one before, I think.
The public entrance to the gallery.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so they got a main entrance. Refill up on that oil. Okay. Yes. Oh, lovely. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Why was he so interested in old weapons? The man transformed an entire wing of his manor into an art gallery.
Yes, he does. Oh, I can look outside. Look at that. No, that's the Shambler. I'm just want to poke my head around here, make sure there's nothing I've missed. Okay. Oh, great. Well, this looks friendly.
What the hell was that?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh shit. I'm okay. Oh, there he is.
Damn. Maybe I can use this dagger. This dagger looks different.
Okay, let's do it. I think we're gonna stab this thing. Come here, big boy. Well,
What's the matter with you?
yeah, what's the matter with me?
You sure you won't be needing that hand? You're losing it, Detective. At this rate, you're right. The bottle will get you before I do.
You didn't see anything.
I saw you within an inch of putting a dagger through your forearm. Did I miss something more interesting?
Sanders was right. This painting is cursed.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked by a creature. I pushed it back, I think.
I think so too.
What?
You knew. You knew about the beast.
What are you talking about? Think yourself lucky that I saved your hand, even if it was to save my goods.
You mean me?
Don't flatter yourself, sweetheart. I'm talking about the contents of this gallery. And by the way, where do you think you're going with that dagger?
It saved my life. It's an extraordinary dagger.
You should talk to Algernon Drake. He's an antique dealer here on Darkwater. He'll tell you all about it. From what I saw in the ledgers, it was him who sold it to Sanders.
It's not your style to give me free information like that.
Take it as payment for being my canary. A simple trade-off. Now go see your antique seller. I've still got things to settle with Irene.
Wonderful. Yeah, that was the only thing I could think of. There's so many like ritual daggers in that gallery. It just so happens that I recall in a Cthulhu story, or many Cthulhu stories, sometimes these daggers can be worth going for. Couldn't kill the Shambler, so stabbing the painting just seemed like the next best step. Couldn't even get out the room. Oh, that was intense. Shambler turned out to be much more than an artwork painted by Sarah Hawkins as a huge creature came out of the painting to attack Pierce. After a hard fight, the detective managed to send it back into the painting. He later discovered the dagger he used to repel the creature had been sold to Sanders by the man named Algernon Drake, an owner of the nameless bookstore. Pierce decides to pay the library a visit. Let's go! Oh. Someone home?
Where's the bookseller?
Yes, come on. There's blood in the doorway.
An old diary.
Pastor declared himself to be the prophet. He renounced God and worshipped a strange pagan entity with a monstrous appearance. His wife tried to reason with her husband, but in vain. He was convinced they listened to the voice in his head because it holds the truth. It just sounds like our favorite person. Mr. Cthulhu. Oh, Mr. Cthulhu. Do. Mystic lamps everywhere. Oh. In the 19th century, the Americans' whaling industry reached its peak. In the rest of the world, whales were gradually disappeared from the waters surrounding Darkwater. This phenomenon appears even more mysterious because up till then, the region was a favored refuge for cetaceans. In 1847, after months of pursuit, Scylla returns to port with a gigantic creature on board. Its crew asserts that the sea monster had eaten all the disappeared whales. After a night of ferocious combat, the survivors managed to drag the beast onto the whaling ship. Anything else in here? As precise and illustrated with as much detail as the first volume, this book focuses on healing surgery specific to malformations and motor disorders. Motor disorders? I think I need some of this. Although I haven't really used medicine to heal myself lately. Oh wait, was that something? Ah, there we go. Another medicine! Way! Even a few years back, it was possible for a single merchant to know all the medical knowledge of his time. This book, which concludes the series, shows that this is now virtually impossible. About 10 written on doctors. I got 2 more points. Let's increase my strength for a bit. Yeah. Do that. Feel like Pierce is gonna slowly need more strength as this goes on. Okay. Do.
What happened here?
Good question. Find out.
Let's start over. Where did they break in from?
Oh, wow.
Blood. Seems like amateur work.
That's a bit. Little wee bit amateurish.
Someone tall left this footprint. A man, probably.
He looks quite short. Ooh, that's bright. Don't go in there.
No sign of struggle. If the burglar smashed this jar, it wasn't intentionally. Was he hurt then?
Probably.
What sort of thief leaves his tools at the crime scene?
Something disturbed him.
What killed all these animals? What happened that made the burglar flee before finishing his work?
Our favorite picture. Oh.
What the? Charles Hawkins? Looks like the symbol rejected Hawkins.
This is getting really weird.
What sort of power did Sarah Hawkins' painting possess? Sarah Hawkins helped hide something in this safe. Drake put in a great deal of effort to hide whatever is in here. Everything is linked to the Sarah Hawkins case.
Everything. Oh wow, that was intense. Yeah, I'll open the safe after I check some of these other things.
What link did he find between Charles Hawkins and an old amulet?
Oh yay, key of relay file. Lovely. This key that bears the Elder sign is the only one able to protect your psyche. It is in the form of a cylindrical medallion hanging at the end of a heavy chain. Hundreds of years ago, the star and the branch, whose purpose is to push back the forces of the Great Old Ones, were engraved at its center. Everything points to it being Charles Hawkins that tore it from its last owner, an Egyptian antique dealer. In press cuttings that mention the misdemeanor, the date of the robbery coincides with the last of Hawkins' trips off Cairo. It remains to be seen whether he knows of the true purpose of the artifact to try to find it. Yes, 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 I agree. Anything that can protect us from old ones. So, whoa, $2,053 in the 1920s. You see to multiply by that at 12, so it's like what? It's like 25k today. Holy crap, that's a lot of money.
Is everyone on this island taking sleeping pills?
I was just thinking the same thing earlier, Mr. Pierce. Very observant of you. Dissertation, anatomy and dissertation book. Okay. Oh, my medicine's going up. Ah, should come to bookstores more often. Yeah, look at that.
Drake left instructions on how to find the combination of his safe.
Oh, a page seems to be hidden here. It is possible to read. If somebody finds these memoirs, there will be no doubt that I'm in serious trouble. My last and only hope is that my body and my bones are still in this plane of reality. Well, that's always reassuring. In order that they be recovered and burned. The funeral urn must be given to my dear mother, if she is still of this world. The following message is of capital importance. Whoever reads these lines and demonstrates acuity as sharp as mine can hope to gain access to my most precious possession. It lies within my safe, and the clues to the combination are to be found in 3 cylinders, each hidden where life and study combine in the Greek world. Each cylinder is numbered, even if, as the celebrated author says, order is the pleasure of reason, but disorder is the delight of imagination. Indeed, despite my preference for organized chaos, I must admit that reason usually prevails in the end. If by chance a person, or should I say a genius, was to match my intellect and find the combination of the safe, I would ask that they deliver its content into safekeeping of my friend and colleague, Professor Armitage of Miskatonic University. The content of this safe is not only a vast digest of knowledge, but also a weapon that is far too dangerous for it to fall into the wrong hands. I hope that you will be able to appreciate the danger that this represents, and that you will act accordingly. In any event, I will never be there to guide you, nor suffer from the action. Suffer from your actions. Your actions. There's some spelling errors on this game. Holy crap! But I don't think I have any cylinders, right? Oh, wow, okay.
Arkham editions. Never heard of them.
As if off and have a heart. What? Great. Yep.
How many volumes are there in this collection? Another volume by Arkham Editions.
So many Arkham editions.
Arkham Editions. Never heard of them. How many volumes are there in this collection?
Oh, I guess this is the theme now, isn't
Another
it?
volume by Arkham Editions.
Alright. Am I supposed to find... Ah.
Cylinders that Drake tried to hide. I should perhaps listen to them.
Does that mean I have them now? Lovecraft. That's nice. One, two, three. So I have to use a phonograph. Okay. Saw one of those around here, right? Pretty sure. It was in this room, right? Oh, here we go. Oh, listen.
And these red drops, like precious stones lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets. And these red drops, like precious stones, lie fixed, set in divine gold. To be the guardian of the Grail does not protect me from its attractions, Henry. And I do confess it. I am willing to pay to know its secrets.
Something in red gold. Okay.
I finally understood that we were only pieces on the chessboard of the gods. Let those of us who are still standing protect our White Queen from their dark soldiers. I see our number dwindling, and my will strengthens as my apprehension grows. We shall refuse to be the playthings of destiny.
Mentions. So I need to find the combination, and these apparently give me the clue to what that is. That references a chessboard.
Dear friend, I thank you again for the anthology of the works of Arkham editions that you sent me.
Oh.
Volume 9, Azathoth and Other Horrors, seemed particularly relevant to my research. I never tire of browsing through them.
Something to do with the books.
The Queen has little protection.
Four white pieces, maybe? Maybe it's a 4? But he mentions the Queen.
The Queen has little protection.
Maybe 3 then. There's 3 pieces surrounding her. Oh.
The Chalice of Knowledge.
Did he say something about blood? Is there blood on here? There's these red stones. How many are there of those? 1, 2, 3, 4. Start from this side. So there's 2 on this side. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Maybe droplets of blood, he said, right in the thing. Okay. Maybe. 3 and 5. Oh, but wait, the first cylinder mentioned the droplets, so 5-3 or 5-4, maybe. One time. And then the books. Mentioned the books. It's a lot of books. How many books are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9. Okay, maybe that's it then. Give it a go. We say 5 and 4 or 3 or 4. Nope. Maybe this one's 3 then. Oh. Bing. Oh, no, 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 PS, don't pick it up. I had a feeling. Many people have tried to deal with this book before, Mr. Pierce. And the only person that can handle that book is Ash. God, you're gonna lose your mind. You are gonna go insane. Yep, there it is. There it is. Oh, close the book. Close the book, Pierce. Close the book.
Close the book, Pierce. Close the book, Pierce.
Oh, Lord. Here we go. Close the book. Close the book. Are we back in the Institute? In the nameless bookstore, Pierce traced the trail of an attempted burglary. He discovered that Charles Hawkins was behind the attempt. Pierce opened the bookseller's safe to find what the latter and Sarah Hawkins had hidden there. Book covered in human skin lied inside. He irresistibly attracted the detective. He opened it. His mind was projected into another body. What?
What?
Okay. Okay.
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What's his Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me? I'm Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's catatonic.
Wow. Looks like we've ended up in the body of Marie Colden. However, this seems like a really good place to call it. We continue with our investigation here in the next episode. See what Marie knows. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of Call of Cthulhu as we go further down the rabbit hole and Pierce starts to lose his mind even more and more. But we'll see how far he gets in the very next episode. Don't forget to hit the like button and smash the subscribe if you haven't already, and the notification bell to receive more updates on new content from myself, and check out more of my episodes today if you haven't already. Thanks again for watching. Until the next episode, that is a wrap.